In the soft, blue light of pre-dawn, a miniature world awakens. Dew-kissed moss stretches out like a vast, verdant mountain range. Each tiny droplet, a glistening jewel in this microscopic landscape. As the first hints of warmth touch the air, a small stirring can be seen among the emerald tufts. Pip, a creature no larger than a fingernail, emerges from his mossy abode. His body, a patchwork of twigs and fuzzy greenery, blends seamlessly with the world around him. With delicate movements, he stretches and surveys his surroundings, his tiny eyes reflecting the soft light of early morning. As Pip ventures forth, his gaze falls upon a sight that fills him with purpose. Just beyond his mossy domain, a single flower droops forlornly. Its petals, once vibrant and full of life, now hang limp and faded. This is no ordinary bloom, but a rare sun petal, a flower that thrives on the purest morning dew. Without it, the flower will wither before the day has truly begun. Determination fills Pip's tiny frame. He knows what must be done. With careful movements, he plucks a perfectly shaped leaf from a nearby stem. This will be his tool, his vessel for carrying hope to the wilting flower. The leaf, curved just so, forms a natural bowl in his diminutive hands. Armed with his leafy ladle, Pip sets out on his perilous journey. What might seem a short distance to human eyes is a vast expanse in Pip's world. He clambers over moss-covered boulders, each step a calculated risk. Blades of grass tower above him like ancient redwoods, their shadows creating a maze of light and dark. As he travels, the world around Pip comes alive with sound. His tiny footsteps create a soft pitter-patter against the spongy moss. Distant insects buzz, their wings humming a gentle morning chorus. The occasional rustle of leaves in the breeze becomes a roaring gust in this miniature realm. After what seems like an eternity of careful navigation, Pip's quest bears fruit. Hanging from the edge of a leaf, perfectly positioned to catch the first light of dawn, is a single, pristine dewdrop. It hangs there, defying gravity, a perfect sphere of liquid diamond. Pip approaches with reverence, his leaf bowl held steady. With infinite care, he maneuvers the leaf beneath the droplet. A moment of breathless anticipation, and then, plop, the dewdrop falls, landing with a crisp, crystalline sound in the center of the leaf. Pip's precious cargo is secured, but the true challenge has only just begun. Pip must now retrace his steps, carrying his weighty treasure back to the wilting sun petal. Each movement is a delicate dance of balance and precision. The dewdrop shifts and trembles with every step, threatening to spill at the slightest misstep. As Pip begins his return journey, the world around him begins to change. The cool blues of pre-dawn give way to the warm golden hues of sunrise. Shafts of light pierce through the canopy above, creating dazzling spotlights that dance across Pip's path. It's a beautiful sight, but one that fills our tiny hero with urgency. For with the sun's arrival comes a new threat. All around Pip, other dewdrops begin to shimmer and fade. The gentle warmth of morning becomes a sizzling menace, each ray of light threatening to evaporate his precious cargo. What was once a journey of caution now becomes a race against time. Pip quickens his pace, his tiny legs working tirelessly. He weaves between blades of grass, their shadows offering momentary respite from the encroaching sunlight. Over pebbles and under leaves he travels, the leaf bowl held steady, its contents sloshing dangerously with each hurried step. The sounds of morning intensify around him. The buzz of insects grows louder, a cacophony of life awakening. But most ominous is the soft hiss that fills the air, the sound of dew evaporating, droplets vanishing into mist before Pip's very eyes. Just when it seems the journey might be too much, when Pip's tiny muscles ache and his resolve wavers, he crests a final hill of moss. There, bathed in the golden light of dawn, stands the wilting sun petal. Its drooping form seems to perk up at Pip's approach, as if sensing the hope he carries. With the last of his strength, Pip carefully makes his way to the base of the flower. He steadies himself, takes a deep breath, and then, with infinite gentleness, tips his leaf bowl. The dewdrop, still perfect and unsullied, slides from the leaf. For a heart-stopping moment, it hangs in the air, catching the light and refracting it in a dazzling display. Then, with a soft plink that seems to echo in the stillness of the morning, the droplet lands at the base of the sun. The effect is instantaneous and magical. Color rushes back into the wilted petals, spreading like watercolor on canvas. The stem straightens, lifting the flower's face towards the sky. Pip watches in awe as the sun petal unfurls before him. Each petal stretches and flexes, revealing vibrant hues that seem to glow from within. The transformation is captured in exquisite detail, every movement a testament to the power of life and renewal. As the final petal settles into place, the newly revived sun petal seems to quiver with joy. From its center, a single mote of pollen emerges. This tiny speck glows with an inner light, pulsing with the promise of new life. It rises gently into the air, carried on a breeze so soft it's barely perceptible. Pip, exhausted but triumphant, settles himself at the base of the flower. His tiny chest rises and falls with each breath, his body still trembling from the exertion of his journey. But his eyes shine with satisfaction as he watches the glowing pollen drift away on the morning air. The camera pulls back, revealing the full scene in all its microscopic glory. Pip, a tiny speck of green, sits beside the resplendent sun petal. The flower stands tall and proud, its petals a riot of color against the golden morning light. All around the world continues to awaken, unaware of the epic journey that has just concluded in this tiny corner of creation. As the pollen spore floats out of frame, carried to who knows what distant shore, a final message seems to resonate through the very air itself. Even the smallest effort can bring about the greatest beauty. In this moment, as Pip basks in the warmth of the morning and the glow of his accomplishment, this truth has never been more evident. The sun climbs higher, its rays now fully illuminating the miniature landscape. Dew sparkles on leaves and petals, the last remnants of night giving way to the promise of a new day. And at the heart of it all, a tiny creature of moss and twig sits contentedly, having changed his world in the most beautiful way possible. As the scene fades, the delicate notes of a harp mingle with the soft buzzing of insects and the rustle of leaves. It's a symphony of life, of renewal, of the endless cycle of nature. And somewhere within that grand composition is the story of Pip, the Dewdrop Collector, whose tiny act of kindness brought light and life to his corner of the world.